What's up everyone, it's the Martial Commander back with another Star Wars video, and today we're going to be talking about how Darth Vader almost looked in Revenge of the Sith. Now this video won't be long, I'll really just be briefly going over the original ideas for episode 3 and breaking down a change that I honestly think would have been awesome to see. Now, many of you know that with each Star Wars movie comes a bunch of awesome concept art. Revenge of the Sith is no exception. The art for this movie is fantastic, some of my favorites in all of Star Wars. Except for your change, Plo Koon. Take those lightsaber gauntlets off. Anyways, back on track. With this concept art, we gotta see how things could have been. Darth Sidious is more terrifying in this battle with Yoda. Padme brings a dagger to confront Anakin as he turns to the darkness, but can't bring herself to kill the man she loves. Anakin and Obi-Wan have to fight a giant monster on Mustafar, while dueling each other. But one of the things that stood out to me the most while digging through these works of art was so small compared to everything else, yet so cool at the same time. Take a look at this. This is how Anakin was supposed to look during his fall to the dark side. This could have been considered the pre-Empire Vader look. I mean, just look at it. On top of this, he was supposed to have a red lightsaber, which would have been awesome to see Anakin utilize during the duel on Mustafar. Sure, it wouldn't have made sense with current canon, since you have to bleed a kyber crystal these days, but it still would have been super cool to see. Now, let's do a quick breakdown of this suit. Firstly, the cape. It looks like it resembles Dooku slightly, at least the connecting piece, a silver color with a design that is very hard to make out. I think that's a nice touch. Killing Dooku put him one step closer to the dark side, so the similarities are very cool. The cape is bulky, thick and hanging over at the shoulders, so we can assume he has some armor on his shoulders. Probably the same shoulder armor worn after he was placed in his iconic suit, but it could just be thick. Who knows? I also love the inside of the cape is blood red. It feels far more menacing. Plus, that red is perfect in making him look similar to Palpatine. After all, in universe, his original role was supposed to be Darth Sidious's right hand in stopping the Jedi Uprising and being his apprentice. We can also see that he has the thick black padded layer of the Darth Vader suit that covers all of his upper body and a portion of his lower body, which would make sense to have on a planet like Mustafar since that layer is fire resistant and pretty strong against all forms of damage. Maybe that, plus the cape, which is also very resistant to most forms of damage, could have helped him keep his limbs. Probably not, but maybe. Then lastly, we have his gloves and boots. I don't really think much changed here from his look in the movie. I'm assuming one is just a normal glove covering his prosthetic arm, while the other could have been reinforced just like Canon Vader's gauntlets are. Not too much information on this, but we do know his gauntlets are extremely strong. I mean, even Luke had to take a mean strike at it to cut all the way through. As for the boots, these seem like the basic Vader boots as well. Very protective against all environments, resilient to blasters and sabers, not too much, but it'd be sick to see Hayden Christensen in them. Anyways, that's all for the video. I personally think this suit looks cooler than most other outfits we've gotten to see in Star Wars. I also think it would have been very reliable on Mustafar. Do I prefer it over the look we got? Absolutely. I mean, it looks sick. How could you not prefer it? The shades of red and black, the slightly bulkier parts to resemble his future as Vader, the red lightsaber, it all fits in perfectly to who Anakin is at the time. But I feel like what we got made a lot more sense, especially since he's been wearing those same Jedi robes all movie. How would they even explain this outfit? Anakin and Palpatine just go on a shopping spree after unaliving Mace Windu and before Operation Nightfall? Let me know what you think. Make sure to subscribe, join the Grand Army, leave a like and comment. Peace out, everyone. May the Force be with you.
Looks like we got ourselves a batch of shinies, Commander. It's shiny and new, just like you.
I have to admit that without the clones it would not have been a victory.